Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie. For those of you who are new to my channel, please be sure to click the subscribe button and don't forget to connect with me on social media. So I recently did a video just talking about wanting to go to therapy, just feeling broken and like just really wanting healing. And so I thought that this video would be appropriate because as I was thinking through everything, I was realizing there were things that I was doing that was derailing my healing. So I wanted to give 4 ways that we derail our healing. And these are things that I have done myself. So the first thing is that we ignore the pain that we're in. Like, we're in denial, like legit. And sometimes we know it and sometimes we don't know it. But either way, it delays it. Like, it causes us to stay in one place because we're acting like nothing is wrong. Like, we're like, no, we're totally fine. Like, we're good. We don't need healing, when we really do need healing, and we need to address it, because ignoring it doesn't help. You know what I mean? It's just like grief. Like, the only way I think to really get through grief is to go through it. So if you go around your healing, you know, if you have a wound that is bleeding and you never tend to it, it's just going to keep bleeding, or it's just going to keep reopening over and over again. It's kind of like when you have a scab and, like, you know, you pick at it, but you didn't actually do anything. You know what I'm saying? You just like it just starts bleeding again. So you didn't really fix the problem. So that is the first way that we derail our healing. And guys, you're going to see me looking down because I'm looking at my phone. But yeah. So, and number 2, we stick to ourselves. Like, we don't use our support system. So, like, I constantly do this when I am in pain. I feel like I need to be by myself. But, like, sometimes I go too far. So, like, I isolate myself from all the people who really love me. And I know for myself that that's not the answer. Because when I'm actually around my friends and my family, like, who love me, I feel so much better. Like, even if it's temporary, like, even if it's just that day where I was out for someone's birthday outing, that I feel better, but then I go back and I'm still feeling low, it gives me like hope. It gives me a glimmer of hope. But if I say, no, I'm not going out, no, I'm not, like, I'm never going to, like, you know, I'm just going to isolate, like, that's how I'm going to heal. I'm not really healing. I'm isolating myself. Not only am I in denial, but I'm also, like, away from everyone that loves me. And when you're away from that, like, type of love, you start to feel so alone. You start to feel like, can you do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like you start to lose your faith. And that's why I think it's important to have the people support you around you, even if it's just one person. And it doesn't have to be every day, but like someone that you can go to, like, maybe once a week or twice a week, or just get on the phone, you know. And this is hard for me because I'm a person, like, if I don't want to talk on the phone, like, I don't want to talk on the phone. Like, I'm not this person that likes to just pour out my feelings on the phone to my friends. You know, like, it's something I'll have to be like, I'll feel like I'll be so broken and I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna call. Or I have to have a friend who calls me to death and I'm just like, okay, it's time. So that's something I need to work on. But yeah, that's definitely one way that we derail our healing. The third reason, we don't, like, unpack, like, why something happened. So it just keeps happening. Like, so we just keep repeating the lessons. I talked about this in my last video, where I was just kind of like, I never really went back into my childhood to like really understand why I attract the relationships I do, why I act the way that I do, like, what was my, like, parent relationship. Like, I feel like I put things in my subconscious. I feel like there are even traumatic things that happened to me as a child that I just kind of like, okay, like, I act like I don't even remember it, because something in my psyche, something back in the day, like, it was so traumatic that I just completely, it didn't even happen, you know. And that's not good. And so when you don't unpack the reasons why you do something, or you do, let's say you do know why you do something, but you don't address the reasoning behind it, you don't address why you did something, you're just going to keep doing it again and again, because patterns are real, like, habits are real, and it takes real work to break them. Even if you want to change it, like, you have to do the work. And that's why I brought up therapy for myself, is something that I'm going to try to use to kind of get to the bottom of it, because I don't really know why. Like, I attract certain things, or, you know, why I'm the way I am. And I feel like I just need to really sit with it and figure it out, and then like use that to grow and like move and heal and break, you know, that type of curse, you know, over my life. So yeah, that is the third way that we derail our healing. And the fourth way, which is the last way, is that we don't let God in to heal. I feel like we become super distracted. So we like start working so much, you know, or we start dating when we shouldn't because we're not healed or something, or we just start looking for a high. We start, maybe it's alcohol, maybe it's drugs, like all these things. Like, instead of letting God in, we let other things in. So it could be even TV, watching TV so much that you don't even have to deal with your emotions. I do this a lot. Like, I'll watch Netflix, and I think Netflix is okay, like if you want to like laugh and stuff, but like at some point you got to sit with yourself. So at some point you got to pray. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't pray, like we don't go to God, because I think when you're hurting so much, like, and look, I have prayed and I do pray, but sometimes when it feels so heavy like that, it's so hard to like truly just be like, okay, God, come into my heart, because you're just like so broken that you feel like you don't even have the energy to do so. And so like for that one, I think we have to kind of surrender, like surrender the pain to God. Like, if that means bowing down on the floor on your knees and just crying it out and just talking to God and saying, this is how I'm feeling, God, I need you. Because he hears you. Like, he hears you. There are times when I felt like maybe he's not listening, but then he reminds me with these little things that happen in my life, like, you know, like with a video like that to inspire me, or something my friend says, or something my mom says. Like, he just like finds these little things. It could even be a message on Instagram or something, and it's like, I'm listening. Like, it'll be something very specific to what I'm feeling, and I know that's God. Like, you know, I know it's not just my head, like, because it's the timing, like it just feels different. And I feel like there was even a time I was crying. I was driving in the car and I felt so alone, and I look up and the person's bumper like sticker in front of me is literally just kind of like, I'm with you, like God is with you, or something like that. And I'm just like, really? And I just start smiling and laughing. And then like the song that plays, because I listen to Pandora, is like, I don't remember the exact song, but it's like a song that's just kind of like, I love you, like I got you, God is with you, that kind of thing. And I'm like, wow, like I'm not alone. So like that's the fourth thing that we do. And so like I just like would say, like I would advise you to truly just be vulnerable and just speak your truth out loud, because God does hear you and healing is coming. And I feel like the first step to healing is knowing that you need healing, and then like actually like moving forward with certain things and steps, whatever that might look like for you to get there. So I hope you guys like this video. If you want to see me talk about something in particular, please leave it in the comments below. If it's something private, feel free to email me at leslie@selfloveempowers.com. And if you want me to like answer it on my channel anonymously, just say that in the email and I will do that once I can. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please be sure again to click the subscribe button and connect with me on social media. Bye guys.